Alaina Smith, and I'm a maker in Knoxville, Tennessee. Cold Gold is primarily geometric jewelry and leather goods. We make stud earrings, we make architectural jewelry, we also make big, bold, lightweight leather jewelry. And this year we've started making leather tote bags, leather sling bags, catch-all wallets that can fit sunglasses or your phone in them. And then we've always made loop keychains and things that make it easier to function throughout your day. So this is my studio space. I've been down here for about a year. I'm really proud of it because it allows us a lot more space to take on new projects. Tools can make the entire difference to what kind of work you can take on or how creative you can be. For me, I put off hiring somebody for years because I thought that I wasn't going to be able to afford it, and it was immediately apparent, like as soon as I hired my first person, that it actually gave me time back to be creative. And then this year I got an industrial sewing machine, which my 2022 project was to be able to use proficiently. Leather sewing machines have way more torque on them. They need way more machine power to be able to get something that sharp down through multiple layers of a hide. Hide works so differently than fabric does. I'm really excited about learning more about how to work with leather and investing more in shapes and colors and functions of where leather goods have fallen flat for me. Like if I am excited to style it and wear it, then I know customers are going to have a similar journey with it too. Having a bunch of different ways that you can sell your goods keeps you able to be found by new people. So Cold Gold sells online and in person in a variety of ways. We have our own website, which is shopcoldgold.com. I also sell on Etsy still and have for almost 10 years. There's lots of in-person ways to sell as well. One of my favorite ways is craft fairs because I'm a people person and I love being around new people and getting to know people. And it's really fun to see a customer come up and find your good and really love it in person. I want to be the item that they go to really easily because it doesn't take a lot to be able to wear it. It doesn't take a lot of effort to put it on. It can go with a lot of items. It's not going to drag their ears down or maybe make their shoulder hurt. I want things to be really functional and comfortable for people, and there's just no better way to find out if that works than in-person shopping and seeing how people interact with it.
Hey, I'm Sequoyah. Welcome to the Koi Collection. Come on in. I am the creator of the Koi Collection, a ceramic brand that specializes in everyday rituals and joy. I have been doing pottery since I'd say about 2009. I started the Koi Collection in 2018, but 2020 is kind of when I really took off as the Koi Collection as we know it today. Drawing and painting weren't really like interesting to me. I think there's just something really otherworldly about like being able to like transfer energy from your body into another medium. And I think throwing is probably my favorite because of that, just being able to feel things, and I can even like close my eyes and just like kind of really let, you know, the energies communicate, which I really, really do enjoy. Just using my hands and like using my whole body. I mean, I'd say pottery is pretty physical. I make my glazes, I make my slips from scratch, and so there's just something really exciting from making something from dust to a finished piece for me. So this is more of the warehouse part, and this is kind of where we store everything and we let things dry. And so once a piece is coming out of the mold or just been thrown and trimmed, we let it dry for about a week or two. Because if you don't let it dry, it can explode in the kiln with the moisture, so definitely let it dry. So this shelf has all of my work on it. These pieces here were from my birthday, so they're kind of funfetti, kind of like cake. And then these are kind of my signature smiley face pieces as well. This is the plaster mold section of the warehouse. So we have used a piece that we've created, either thrown or hand built, and we cast it in plaster. And so it creates a negative space. And so once the plaster is completely dried out, we're able to pour liquid clay into the plaster. And so I'll pour clay into here, And then we let it set up for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it creates kind of a 1/4 inch thick piece. And then once it's completely dry, we can unveil the finished product.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome.
Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Macy Studios. Here in this building, we've got 50 people who work year-round on preparing all aspects of the parade. It's a year-long process.
gosh.
We
Wow.
are in the thick of it right now. What you're experiencing here is in real-time parade, pre-parade production. So
Wow.
the magic that happens on the streets of New York City is built and created right here in the studio. So look
Wow.
forward to taking you guys around. You ready?
Yes, I'm sure you
Yeah,
have a lot to show us.
Lots to show.
Yes.
Let's
Oh my God. You must be Eric.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about where we are, what you do here, and what's happening around us.
You are at Foam Sculpture Department, where from the 3D models, we build everything big and larger than life.
So this is all styrofoam.
That's right.
Does the styrofoam get covered with anything, or does it just get painted?
It does. It's covered with a 2-part polyurethane foam, but first we sculpt it, shape it, smooth it out.
Oh my gosh.
So what does that foam do? Does it just harden it, or?
It's a plastic, it hardens it, it makes it weatherproof, and then on that surface we can paint it and add glitter and any other effects we want.
Oh
my
gosh. It's massive.
Whoa.
Hello. How's it going? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
What's happening in this room?
You're in the balloon studio. This is our giant space that's large enough to fit multiple balloons like the minion that you're seeing right here.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So how does the process of a balloon start?
It starts with a sketch. A model is developed from that sketch. Once we're happy with the proportions and all of the shapes and everything that go into making a character an inflatable, we will start to pattern it. We'll take pieces of the balloon and actually cut them up digitally, flatten those pieces out. Then they're sent to an automated cutting table. And that table will cut massive pieces of fabric out, which then get melted together.
Oh my God. Must be Kimberly.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, we are here in the costume shop. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do in your role here?
It is a really cool job. I'm really lucky. We have 4,000 people in costumes on Thanksgiving morning.
Oh my gosh.
They have to get dressed in a 2-hour span of time. So it's got to go like clockwork.
Wow. That's amazing because, you know, when you think of the parade, you think of the floats, the balloons, but the costumes are really what ties everything together.
It really does. It really brings life to the float. Otherwise, it's a moving still life.
Right.
You know, it's a beautiful piece, of course.
Yes.
But when you put people and children on it and celebrities, that really brings it to life, brings all the energy.
Yes.
So do you create these costumes, or do you have people who are sketching things, have ideas?
Yes, boy, do we have ideas. So we have illustrators who illustrate these costumes for us, knowing that we're going to have a certain float that looks a certain way, that wants to tell a certain story. It's like a little Broadway show going down the street. It's like a little moving proscenium, right? So the costumes have to tell the story that the float is telling. It has to reiterate that, right? Here, I have something for you to put on.
Oh my God.
This is going to be your Christmas card.
Yes!
You can send this to
Oh,
us.
yeah, it
Yes.
Quite comfortable, actually.
Did my job.
Yes, you
didn't
did
I?
good.
Yes.
Oh my God. Here we are.
Yay! Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
Hi, John.
Hey, John. How's it going? We heard a lot about you.
Oh, well, I hope they're all good stories. I've been around here a long time, a
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
stories.
How
Yep.
long have you been here?
About 46th parade. This
Oh
is gonna
my,
be
that's
47. Yeah.
Amazing. God bless you.
Thank
That's
you.
incredible.
Yep, still strong.
Yes.
When you find something you like to do, why not just
Right.
continue to do it?
Like building something every day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Something new to figure out, and it's a challenge, and it's a leap of faith.
Yes.
Hold up. Oh my gosh, what a dream come true to be here. I feel so magical and festive. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hey! Bye!
Hi, my name is Stephen Brown, and I'm the creator of Glitterville Studios, where every day's a holiday. I always loved holidays. My Nana would always craft with me, And we would start crafting for Christmas like in June. And we would craft and craft and craft, and you're heading towards the holidays. And all the other kids were getting really, really excited that Christmas Day was coming. But the closer Christmas came, the sadder I got. Because the minute people unwrap their gifts on Christmas Day, it's pretty much over. And I remember one Christmas, my Nana saying to me, well, we have to get up tomorrow and we have to make something else because we have to make every day a holiday. So one of the first things I'm going to show you, this is a line called Beezy. And she's just a wacky bumblebee who's out doing her thing with a honey pot and flowers. This was a fun project for me because it was all illustration that actually gets turned into dinnerware. Lots of times I'll just draw things and then the person who's looking at the drawing is me. And I actually make everything from my drawing. But in this situation, that drawing that I was making and painting actually got turned into dinnerware like this. So it was a really fun project. When I was little, I had a tiny little mug that looked similar to this, that was like a little Santa face, and I loved it. I think that somewhere in my mind, I've thought about it all these years, and I came up with Papa Noel. And if you look, he has a funny little mustache, a little curl of hair, and of course, a cute little mouth at the bottom. Glitterville itself is sort of modeled after a small little, one of the little stores in Paris. So I actually like it not too big. And having showrooms that I use as studios, it's a great way to do it because you get to play in all of them. Now, it wouldn't be a Glitterville tour if I didn't at least acknowledge my love of cake and frosting and all things yummy, like cakey, ice creamy, and the mother of all things confection, Marie Sweet, who even has cotton candy hair. I had no real path. I just knew that I really loved doing all of these things. And for me, Glitterville has given me a platform to do everything I want. It doesn't matter what it is, I can do it all under the guise of this whimsical place called Glitterville.
Hi, I'm Josh Ray, and this is the Bath Lab in Knoxville, Tennessee. I got into bath products and everything in about 2017. Me and some friends were all together for a little party, and we had several drinks, and we were like, you know what? Pinterest is a popular thing right now. Let's find a bath bomb recipe. Today, it is my full-time job, so this is what pays for my livelihood every single day now. And we do a variety of bath and body treats. We do bath bombs, body scrubs, soaks, bubble baths, candles and wax melts, and a variety of other fun seasonal products. So this is the one-stop shop for the Bath Lab for productions, marketing, and everything. So we make everything in here. All of our photo shoots and everything are done in here. I wanted every part of it to be usable. So throughout the studio space, it's all painted in my brand colors. That way I have built-in backdrops for all of my photos. The brainstorming it's honestly a lot of work. I will sit down with all of the fragrances that I'm going to work with, and I'll just smell it for a while and try to figure out, okay, what kind of vibe is this giving me? What are the scent notes in it? Okay, it's peach or apple. Okay, cool. So it's going to be kind of a summery scent. What memories or what's popular during summertime? I usually blend all of my fragrances here, and I'll start with 10% of one scent and 90% of another. See if that's good. No, that's not good. Okay, let's try it again. And we just go through a super long testing phase of coming up with the perfect scent. I definitely take quite a few baths. I do have to test it out. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? This is a part of my job. So yes, it's 10 a.m., but I'm gonna go take a bubble bath real quick. So this space has, it's honestly been a lifesaver, getting to have everything in one spot and just being able to physically see what all I have in stock and what ingredients and stuff I have. And it's really helped me just be able to scale up production a lot. Being able to, crank stuff out and have the space for all of the inventory has been really great. I would make 6 bath bombs when I first started in 2017. And now I think our standard batch is about 50 bath bombs. And we're usually doing like 2 batches of each scent, so about 100 of each scent going on almost every day.